Hey Rick,
Hey Megan, it is another beautiful Tuesday.
it is another beautiful Tuesday, and I'm here working from the home office today because it's much cooler than the real office. And I'm glad you can make it today. We missed last week. That was my fault, so I
Hmm.
apologize.
That's
It's
okay.
just been a crazy couple of weeks. So
No
today we
doubt.
have one of my favorite things to talk about. And the market has changed and there's a lot more houses for sale than there have been in the last, since 2019, really. So,
Hmm.
especially if you're a realtor who got their license in the last 5 years, you've never seen anything like this. You just don't know how to
Hmm.
process this. I mean, hopefully you've got some good support, that sort of thing. But anyway,
Sure.
so here's a couple of telltale signs to know that you're in a little bit of a buyer's market, and that is houses are staying on the market longer than a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks,
Hmm.
4 weeks. You're seeing some price reductions every weekend. When you run errands, there's like 500 open house signs everywhere, lots of
Everywhere,
open
every
houses
corner.
happening.
Yeah.
hmm that's a good telltale sign that the market is changing.
Hmm. Think
So
so.
when the market changes, sometimes people don't know what to do, and there's not one you know uh, fix for everything, but there's some fundamental things, right? There's some things that
Hmm.
don't change no matter what year it is, what the rate is, what
Hmm.
technology is out there. If you have a superstar agent or you have a new agent, there's some fundamentals that never ever change. And those
100%.
are the condition of the house,
Hmm.
the location of the house. It all has to be reflected in the price of the house. And so those things, three things need to align, So the condition is
Hmm.
not just if it has fresh paint, but it's like, is it a good floor plan? Is it presentable? Is it clean? Is it staged? The condition of the house. So your price has to reflect whatever you're working with there, right? And
Hmm.
in a market like this, you also have to understand that it's probably not going to sell overnight if you have sort of a normal house situation, unless you have some kind of a
Hmm.
special specimen house, then it will sell probably fairly quickly depending on the price. But some people are still trying some other tactics to try to get houses sold when those three things don't line up and they're not getting much activity or showings.
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
so that's what we're going to talk about today. Gimmicks that
Like, yeah.
people try that don't sell houses. They're still not going to
You're
sell.
talking about realtors, right? Talking about realtors. What the realtors
hmm
use to sell houses. Okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
God bless them. They're trying.
Yeah,
But
right. It's
I
hard.
I
Yeah,
promise they do not sell houses. I promise. All right, you ready?
I am ready. Let's go.
All right. Um, let's see, taco trucks in the front of the house offering free
Hmm.
tacos at your open house. It's going to cost you a lot of money, but it's not going to sell the house. I'll tell you that. Because if I saw you had a free taco truck, I would go and get a taco. And
Yeah,
but
me
I probably
too.
wouldn't buy it.
Agree. Tacos are popular. That's a
Yeah.
good thing.
I
Yeah.
saw an agent texted me yesterday with an invite to like a sunset happy hour on his listing. And he's got two next to each other, which
Uh-huh.
is probably not a great strategy to start with, but
Mm. How do you do
yeah,
that? Yeah.
yeah, that's not going to work either. The, you know, hors d'oeuvres and cocktails. Um, I saw somebody on Facebook, they had a instrumental player walking around the house playing the instrument. I'm
Wow.
sure that was lovely, but I don't think that's going to get the house sold. There's not any gimmick that
Well,
can take the place of skipping the fundamentals.
Well, I mean, it's like, if you're going to sell something, you have to have a target audience, and you're not going to attract that target audience with taco trucks. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, you're just the target audience, they love the tacos, but they're not going to be buying a house. You might get
Yeah.
traffic in the
Right.
house, right?
Yeah.
Might be kind
They'll
of
be
fun
like,
and entertaining.
yeah, something to talk about, but it's
Hmm.
not going to sell the house. Just
Yeah.
price your house well and understand if you have a 1950s ranch style house, 3 bedroom, 1.5 bath, 1,250 square feet, and it's 850,000. Well, you've got a lot of competition. So it just
Hmm.
might take a while to get your house sold. That's part of the reason why it's just really good to price your house well to begin with. Price it a little bit
Hmm.
under what you think it's going to sell for, because then you can sort of grab the attention of everybody that's out there swarming around, and that's the fastest way to get people in your house is have a
Yeah.
good
No, I
price.
agree with you on that. Yeah. I mean, agents like you know that. And so you know that having a circus show in the front yard is not going to win the buyers. It's going to get a lot of people to
Hmm.
visit, but it's not necessarily going to win any offers. But you're right. I mean, it's really about strategy, right? The
Hmm.
staging, you talked about the staging, the pricing, the house itself, and it's really about how you market the features of the home that make it more attractive than the house next door, for example. It's not about
Hmm.
the taco
Hmm.
truck. It's about why is your house better or more unique, and why should someone buy your house over the house with a taco truck,
Bingo, exactly. So what kind
right?
of gimmicks have you seen over the years? You've been around a while.
Yeah, it just depends on the market. We talked, like Newport Beach, for example. I mean, you have a $20 million house. I've seen people offer, Lambos. There's a Lambo in the garage. Well, look, the reality is if you can afford a $20 million house, you've got a Lambo. Okay. So it's gonna worry
Yeah.
too much about the Lambo, right?
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, I think people see these listing shows on TV and they're hosting these elaborate cocktail parties but the reality is who shows up to all those events? The realtors do. Every realtor in town wants to go see the house and enjoy some appetizers and commingle and have some fun but that's not going to necessarily attract a lot of buyers, right?
Well, I
Right,
think
but
I think
this
you're
maybe it's
thinking
good for
of
the seller.
I think you're thinking of like the Beverly Hills realtor shows where,
Yeah.
they're gonna have a camera there, because that wouldn't happen around here, honestly.
Oh no, no, no,
No.
no. That'd be the really high price stuff like $20 million homes, but I haven't seen anything. I mean, locally in years, this people, we have not been in that kind of market in quite a while, you know.
Yeah.
But um no, but you're right. I don't think that these gimmicky kind of like creating like a party atmosphere to attract eyeballs is not going to necessarily attract qualified buyers.
Right.
It's going to certainly
Yeah.
attract a lot of eyeballs, but
Yeah,
I don't think
attracts
that
a lot of
equates
eyeballs.
to qualified buyers.
Right. Exactly. Yeah, I
But
agree.
I
I think
think
it's just
as you said earlier, it's really about blocking and tackling, right? Do the basics,
get the basics done really, really well. I mean, um I still see listings with like crummy photos.
Oh, I see
Um
those too.
yeah, it's like, oh, for God's sakes. That's the thing. It's like, you're looking at the market, you're looking at the time on the market, you're looking at price reductions, that sort of thing, but you can't say that that's good intel to be able to
Mm-mm.
really say what's going on in the market, because you don't know what's going on with
Hmm.
that
Hmm.
agent,
Hmm.
and if they already did all the fundamentals, executed them as perfectly as possible,
Yeah,
or if
yeah.
there's extenuating circumstances, like you can't get
Well,
into the house.
I
And
think that yeah. Well, I think the first clue in that example, though, Megan, is that we've all seen them. You have the realtor reflection in the mirror over the bathroom with their iPhone taking pictures. It's like that's the first sign, right?
right,
So
toilet
we've
seats
seen
up.
those. It's alarming,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah, yeah. So, yeah, everybody just stick to the basics. Keep the
Yeah.
circus animals in the circus. Taco trucks are great for farmers markets. A house, people are not going to be swayed to buy a house over an auxiliary, item. This is like the
Yeah.
biggest purchase of their life. And so just keep it as wonderfully presented and easy to access,
Oh my gosh,
and
yes.
Yeah, and
Easy to
answer
show.
yeah, easy to show and have all the information, and your house will
Mhm.
it'll be sold. It's okay.
There you go. Sounds good to
All right,
me.
Rick, I appreciate you, and I
Appreciate you,
will see
Megan.
you next week.
Next week. Take care. See ya.